Okay, so today is October 18th, and my quote is, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn." And I really like that because we're talking about how lessons need to be like interactive and like grab the kids' attention. So tell me, if you stand at the front of the classroom and go blah blah blah, they're gonna forget. If you teach them, then they remember it. But then if you involve them and like do the experiment, then they're learning something. So I thought that was a very neat quote. So today was a very fun day at field placement. We went on a field trip, and our first stop was the reptile place, and they got to learn about reptiles. And it was a little rainy, so that was a bummer because they couldn't go outside. But they got to go into the reptile room and touch like snakes and disgusting stuff that I wouldn't want to touch. And then we went to a pumpkin barn, and they got to pick out a little $1 pumpkin, and they went on a hay ride, and they got to play in the barn and learn about different things. So that was really cute. And I had a couple like aha moments. My first one, I'm sitting on the bus, and I'm not that they're my favorites, but I found a few kids that I kind of lean towards just because they're funny and interesting, and I just want to get to know more about them. And so I'm sitting on the bus with these two kids, and they are crazy. They're two little boys, and the one boy told me that he forgot to take his MAD medicine this morning, and the other kid took his. And it was just interesting to me because I mean I never took medications regularly when I was in third grade. I still don't. So I don't know if it was like an ADD, an ADHD, I don't know what it was, but then they were just giggling up a storm, so who knows. And then um, the other one was this little girl. She was sitting by herself, and all the other kids are on the side, like learning things, and she's sitting at this picnic table. And I went over to her and I was like, "Are you okay?" And she kind of like nodded her head, and I was like, "Here, come sit with me," because I was sitting at another picnic table. So then I called her over, and then she kind of got happier, and then she sat with the kids. And then later, my supervising teacher told me that I did a really good job with her. So that's always a little ego boost when you find out that you did something right. So it was a really fun time, and I definitely think I'll be taking field trips when I'm a teacher because it's nice to get them out of the classroom. Like my quote said, involve me and I learn. So they're being involved in the environment, and they're not just sitting there all day. So I definitely think field trips are a plus.